What's up, guys? It's Chris back in the driveway with another video. Today I'm going to share with you the best Amazon brush kit for your car. I've used this brush for about 2 years. I like it. Been using it to clean the wheels of my cars. Everything goes in the spokes. You see, my brush has seen better days. On the Benz, I do have powder coated wheels. The cap came off and I don't want to risk damaging any more of my wheel. So a lot of these bristles are falling off. This brush that I was using to clean the tires and the wheel wells was when a time where I bought an SUV when I had a Ford Explorer. I would use this to get inside the wheel wells, clean everything out, clean the tires. Don't need that big of a brush, so I was in the market for a new kit. I picked up this kit on Amazon for about 20 bucks. I'm gonna put a price in the description that's up to date. So I'll show you what we have. First off, comes with a nice wheel brush. It feels like the same material. It looks can be deceiving. This looks very soft on camera, but these bristles are very hard. A little bit harder than your toothbrush. It looks like it might be a little fuzzy, a little cottony, a little fabricy, but it's not. It's some nice nylon. It's thick. Looks like these are about, or these were the same size. This might have less of a girth for your needs. Looks like this one was a little bit more wider. We have a smaller wheel brush, similar nylon bristles, something where this unit exceeds. We have like a little rubber guard, but if you're just cleaning the outside of your tires, you should be fine. And we'll do a demonstration. Looks like we have some brushes here, and these brushes come into good use where you could use smaller ones to clean out your lug nuts, in and around your gas cap, maybe your side view mirrors. You might have some crevices where you need to clean out. These brushes are good for that, as well as on the interior to clean out your air vents and other crevices where your volume controls are. Now this is, for me, a bonus. For the $20 you spend, this kit in Harbor Freight alone is like $2. We have a set of nylon, and then we have some other metal bristles. I don't think you'll be using the metal bristles on your car. I'm not sure, maybe underneath your hood you might have some areas where you might need to scrub some stuff that's very hard to get off, but these I'd keep in the box, maybe use it to polish some metal somewhere else, not on your car. But this nylon one, it's nice. I like using this to clean out some of the vents and some of the areas where, you know, a brush with this big of a handle might not be able to get into. This has a nice angle to it where you could get in and scrub some teeth. Scrub some vents. Let's go ahead and put these to use. So we'll start off with the rear wheel that we have. We have fair amounts of brake dust. As you can see, we're able to wipe some areas. So first we're going to go ahead and spray this down. We have an SGS 28 with the 40-degree nozzle, as well as my MTM PF 22.2 with the new bottle. Now, as you can see, we just sprayed it down, and let's see which one of my fingers is clean. This one's clean. And we still have residue, you know? So the brush isn't meant to do the actual cleaning. It's meant to do the actual agitation. It's meant to do the little bit of movement of soap. And the actual soap is what does the cleaning. It does the cleaning, it acts like your lubricant, and you don't really want to scrub these wheels, you know? You just want to lightly move the soap around. And let's go ahead and see what the process is like. So the wheels are foamed. What I like to do, I like foaming the brushes that I use. Just so you have soap on everything. So go ahead, start from the top, and just lightly brush the barrel. And you always want to start from the top and let the soap do the work. And in a minute, you'll see a lot of the dirt come across. You don't want to go into these small holes. It kind of makes the brush go wobbly and you don't want to scratch anything up. Where you can come at an angle. And this brush fits right behind the caliper. Very easy. So you see we got to one side, and what I like doing is just rinse this out real quick. You don't want to cross-contaminate any areas. Then we go ahead and spray this down again. So there you see it. You see how the dirt is just captured? It's flowing down. We have a brush that we sprayed down. Go ahead and get in the little lug nut areas. Just get in here. Another area with these wheels that I like to get is this area. The brush might not be able to get in these little crevices. I'm going to go ahead and use the little stubby brush. Again, spray it down with some soap. I'm going to go ahead, start with the face. Looks like it gets in here. Again, you want to be very careful. It's a little stubby, so it might be hard to maneuver in the beginning. And all you're doing is just agitating the surface. You're not scrubbing, you're just moving the soap around. That's all you're doing. And lastly, when I'm done with the face of the brush, and lastly, when I'm done with the face of the wheel, just like going across the tire. Give it a good once over. Now we're going to go ahead and rinse. Yeah, I recently got some new tires, so I guess this is the glue from the old set of wheel weights. Probably got to hit it with some Goo Gone. So we got this Chemical Guys VRP, vinyl rubber plastic protectant. I like to use this as my tire shine. And out of the brushes, let's use one of the brushes and apply this tire shine, and let's see how it comes out. So what I usually like to do is put some on the brush and then just massage it in. And the cool thing with applying it with the brush versus a foam applicator, the foam applicator tends to get a lot messy and you're going in one motion, whether the brush you could just go up inside and get into the grooves like you see, when we go this way, we're not able to get in between the letters and into any other you know, grooves that we have or anything. The brush is cool. Again, pour some more on the brush and we'll just spread it around. What I like to do is I like to get the product all around, and then I'll go in and I'll detail all of the sections. And with this product, you want to leave on your tires for a few minutes, and then you could just let it dry off, wipe it off with a microfiber towel. And with the other foam applicators, I would always try to get, or I would always get, you know, some product over here on the wheels. You got to go back and wipe it off. With the brush, you could fine-tune and detail every section you want to get with. Another thing with the foam applicator, come to this part, you'd always get like a little gap, you know, where you got to get in the car, you know, move the wheel a little bit just to get everything flush. But with the brush, you're able to get different angles, and you're able to get the sidewall completely treated. And the more and more you use the same brush, the more and more you'll get used to it. You get used to how the strokes have to be, how you have to get inside little areas. And with this tire shine, you want to leave on for a bit. You want to paint this on to say, and then wipe it off with a microfiber. And always remember, you're going to get a lot of residue off with this. So if you have a dedicated microfiber, you should be good to go. So let me go ahead and get the rest of the tires while this sits on there, and then we'll come back to dry. We left the VRP on for about 4 or 5 minutes. The amount of time it took me to go ahead and apply to all 4 wheels, we'll go ahead and wipe the product off. And depending on how much of a sheen you want, how shiny you want the car, the tires to be, that's how long you can leave the product. I like more of an OEM finish, where you just got the car off the lot, you know, and it's as sort of like a shiny but not that glossy, where it looks like your tires are always wet. I like that OEM just a little bit brighter or shinier than OEM. We could call it OEM plus. The microfiber, you want to get into these little grooves, get all the excess off a little bit that you might have, you know, over applied in certain sections. What happens is when the wheel starts rotating, you'll get some of the runoff onto your bumper and fender. So cool, here we go. Guys, you've seen these brushes in action. For 20 bucks, it's well worth picking up a set. You have a set of brushes that are all around. You could use to clean the inside of your car, the outside of your car, and for anything else, you have a set of brushes for your uses. You've seen we were able to clean the wheels, also apply some tire dressing onto your wheels. I like doing it by brush rather than foam applicator. I feel with the foam applicator, I don't have as much control as I do with the brushes. I'm able to get into in between tight spaces with the brushes, versus the foam applicator, you have to manipulate and you end up getting product all over your hands. Well guys, if you're here for the first time, please subscribe and make sure you give me a like. Thanks for watching, guys.